Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, and we are at Park City, Utah, where we are going to be doing some mountain biking for the first time. That being said, we are going to be talking about the new clan system coming, Xbox players, and so much more, as it looks like it's all going to be connected, along with some perks coming with that. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So fellow Helldivers, as most of you know, we are currently on an expedition into the gloom right now. We're doing a bunch of stuff for the major order where we got to collect samples, and it's going to be a major turning point or a story expansion coming on August 26th. You might be wondering, why August 26th? Well, as pointed out by Helldivers Alerts, Hellmire Gloom Expedition is coming, as seen in the Xbox launch trailer. For those of you that don't know, this game is releasing on Xbox on August 26th, which will allow Xbox players to come in with PlayStation and Steam and so on and so forth. August 26th is also the day that Gears of War is releasing, so I'm hoping for a Gears of War inspired Warbond along with some Fall of Reach stuff. But the reason why that is so important is because it falls on a Tuesday, which is when we get a major update. And as we've already talked about on this channel, there's stuff in the in-game files that show the Great Expeditionary Fleet Yard, which is the first manned site established in gloom-infested space, which lines up with the Hellmire image for the Xbox release, along with a new fleet of super destroyers is under construction at the 3 new megacities being built. And at the very bottom is Pandora Base, which is the top secret site where augmentations of the DSS are constructed. And the reason why that is so exciting is it looks like the Platoon system, if I were to put money on it, is going to be releasing alongside the Xbox release date. It makes a ton of sense. Xbox players come in, now we can do platoons and clans for crossplay just a little bit easier, and we can have everyone from our Xbox friends, PlayStation friends, and PC friends all in a platoon system, which has been fleshed out and worked on over the last year, which we're going to be talking about, because this is going to be, in my opinion, the biggest thing to come to Helldivers right alongside it finally being on Xbox. We actually got some new subtitles that were leaked by Astro, and it is important to note these are story spoilers, so do be aware of that before you go any further into this video. And there's some very interesting stuff here. One that really particularly stuck out to me is the Democracy Space Station was a cost we had no choice but to pay. It will be rebuilt larger, stronger, and more democratic. And there is some audio from Coretta Kelly, which we are going to play right now. There's no visuals for this yet, so you're going to have to watch my absolutely mundane and mediocre gameplay while you listen to it. So I apologize in advance for all the horrible gameplay you have to witness while hearing the new stuff going on with the DSS.
Good evening. I'm Coretta Kelly. The Ministry of Expansion released an evacuation warning for planets near the Meridian Singularity following a sharp spike in dark energy radiation. Experts believe that the wormhole has been held open by a constant flow of dark energy from the Illuminate invaders. Now, it appears that flow has ceased, resulting in an unstable singularity on the verge of catastrophic collapse. The Ministry of Truth states that this is the latest act of vile escalation from the Illuminate cult. Super Earth will not be terrorized by a space-time warping bomb. Citizens on affected planets are advised to report signs of dark energy radiation sickness, such as boils, floating, and loss of democratic reasoning. That's Liberty's latest. I'm Coretta Kelly. Good evening, I'm Coretta Kelly. The Meridian wormhole has been safely collapsed with minimal consequences. The fearless Helldivers enabled the daring launch of the Democracy Space Station, converted into a giant nuclear bomb, into the center of the singularity, where it detonated with over 10 trillion megatons of explosive force. The controlled collapse of the wormhole prevented what could have been an unimaginable catastrophe. The scientists who determined how to collapse the singularity have been awarded the Presidential Medal of Super Freedom. In a collective statement, they said, "We were completely sure this would be safe. It's no surprise that it worked. We knew what we were doing." That's Liberty's latest. I'm Coretta Kelly. Good evening. I'm Coretta Kelly with breaking news. The Illuminate cult has triggered a catastrophic collapse of the Meridian Singularity, releasing a massive wave of dark energy that has destroyed multiple planets in its vicinity. Experts believe the dark energy radiation from the event could be even more destructive in the long run, affecting up to 60% of the entire galaxy. And, according to the Ministry of Science, the fabric of space-time could be damaged in ways we do not yet understand. In a statement, the president said, Now is not the time to mourn. Now is the time for justice. We will mourn when our citizens are no longer threatened. We will mourn when democracy is safe. We will mourn when every last Illuminate is purged from existence. Coming up, will listening to war stories during pregnancy make your baby more patriotic? More after the break.
So overall, this is actually pretty monumental, and I do think it is going to be interesting to see how the DSS is rebuilt, and I think it is finally going to lead into the clan system, and we're going to talk a little bit about that if you don't know about the platoon system. So let's dive into it. One thing that Iron Sights let us know, and we kind of talked about it the other day in a video, is that they are going to be adding their own emblem system. There's going to be an emblem frame, emblem system, emblem background, change emblem layer, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of customization with this. Platoons are 100% coming. We've seen them in the game files, and there's some information we got about it. According to a Sunder who went through the data mine files and found a ton of stuff, there does exist clan-wide stratagem cooldowns. That meaning as a unit, you will be able to call in certain airstrikes or certain objects or certain stratagems that will be able to be used as a team-wide thing, meaning you won't have to carry as many individual things. You can actually see this in the gameplay thanks to Emptiness, where they actually show us a clan nuke. Imagine a shared pool of abilities unlocked through clan research and cooperation, a tactical airdrop raining down a much-needed grenades and ammo, an orbital laser strike vaporizing entire enemy encampments. The possibilities are endless, and the strategic implications are quite staggering. A well-designed clan stratagem system could foster a sense of shared purpose and accomplishment unlike anything currently seen in Helldivers. Imagine the camaraderie of pooling resources to unlock a devastating orbital barrage, then unleashing it upon a hapless enemy commander. The Illuminate stand no chance when they finally come in. However, the leaks also suggest from the data mined information a platoon station, a social hub for your clan. You could actually customize your space station, which would be pretty cool, kind of like how we can currently upgrade our ships, which would be a testament to your clan's accomplishment. Here, with the steel embrace of your digital HQ, you could plan missions, forge strategies, and swap war stories, or just hang out and, customize and kind of do your own like Minecraft build your thing. It's actually a great idea, which I think would be a ton of fun. The platoon station, if implemented thoughtfully, could become the beating heart of your clan and the game, and also just make it a lot more fun and something different to do than just going out on missions. It would be a place to unwind after a successful mission, to debrief on failures, to try to grab new cosmetics to make it look different, and to forge the bonds that turn ragtag squads into legendary fighting forces. The legendary clan system of Halo is revered for its ability to foster camaraderie. It was one of the best things in Halo, and a lot of Halo fans are waiting to get their hands on Helldivers. Let me know down below, guys, what are your thoughts on the clan system coming in? How do you feel about the Xbox players? I myself am pretty excited to see what the overall Galactic War looks like. And also, don't forget to check out my new outdoor channel right here, where I cover information on the outdoors and do fun adventures. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy. Was no one else by the ship? Oh, shit.
He left us.
All right, I got distracted by talking to chat.